Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the connectivity devices, which is in before classes we have to discuss about transmission communication medium. All the types of transmission communication medium we have to complete it in our last classes. Okay, so now I'm just get start my today class. Okay, from the connectivity device. Okay, connectivity device. Now there are multiple type of connectivity devices are there. First of all we are talking about a modem. Okay, and after that we will talk about repeater, hub, bridge, router, switch, router and gateway. That all are the devices which are helping us to connecting with the with network. And there is a many more types of work performance for helping us to transmitting information and which helping to transfer correct network and correct files in our systems. Okay, so first of all we are just talking about a modem. It is a type of connectivity device which helping us for receiving the information which is coming from the server. Just like for example when I am talking about a modem, so modem is divided into two form, modular and demodular. There are two types in which we have to divide it, that modem, modular and demodular, which allow a computer transmitting informations over the telephone lines to another computer. Now this modem is receiving signal with the help of telephone lines. The telephone line which is directly connecting with our modem, and that modem receiving all the signal with the help of telephone lines. The modem translate between a digital signal and the computer uses and analog signal suitable for transmission over the telephone lines. And when the transmission and modem modulated the digital data into a carrier signal in a telephone line. When receiving, the modem perform the reverse processing and demodulated the data from the carrier signals. Now it is representing whenever we are connecting our modem with a single line connectivity, the single line connectivity of cable, which we can say a telephone line, which transmit. There are two types of signal transmitted by that signal. Just like one we can say digital signal, second we can say analog signal. Okay, and which is received by the modem, and modem that divided that two signals and provided in a system. Now next is the operating speed. Modem is up to 9600 baud over standard telephone lines. A suitable communication program is needed to operate the modem. Now next is this is a image of a modem which is representing this is a modem which is helping us to connecting our computer system and helping us to transmit information. Now first of all I want to explain you something about that transmitter. Now when I am talking about that modem are helping us to transmitting information. First of all this is a server, okay, which is that server we can representing as a ISP. It means internet service provider. Okay, now whenever we are connecting that signal, whenever we are connecting that server with our modem, so this is a single line which is provided by ISP, in which there are two types of signals are transmitted by ISP. One we can say a digital signal, and second we can say analog signal. Okay, now what is the definition of this modem? Modem is a type of translator which receive two types of information and divided that information in two different points are there. Okay, now first of all there are two signals which is provided by ISP. Okay, now blue signal is representing as a digital signal which also flow in that particular line which is coming in our home, and we can say that is a telephone line which having two types of signal. First is digital signal and second is analog signal. Now with the help of modem we just divided both signal in two different points. Just like for example there is in one point and it have a second point. Okay, in second we are just dividing that all the points. There are 2 points are there. In first point, this modem always flow, it always flow analog signal. Is that clear? Analog signal. And when I am talking about a second point, which is representing by blue color, in this point, that modem always flow digital signal. Digital signal. Is that clear? There are two types of signal which is flow by the ISP, and we can say from the server, which we are connecting that telephone line. In this telephone line, there are two types of signals are flow from the side of ISP, internet service provider. Okay, just if you having a confusion in ISP, so ISP is a internet service provider. Whenever we are recharging our telephones, just like that have a specific company, Itel, Idea, BSNL, so many more companies are there which providing us that type of internet connectivity in the form of cables. Okay, and when we are accessing that internet in the form of radio wave signal, so they are directly accessed in our mobile system. But sometime whenever we are using a dial-up option for connecting the internet, so always the dial-up option providing a telephone line in the form of telephone line, they are providing a signal, and with the help of modem we are connecting our computer signal, computer and telephone also. Okay, so this telephone line is directly connecting with my modem. This modem helping to identify the digital signal and identify analog signals. Now first of all, it will divided that all that both of signal which is coming from the telephone line. It will divide in first line, that modem will providing analog signal. Is that clear? And second, when I am talking about the second point, so it will providing a digital signal. Now we have to divide it that modem in two types, modular and demodular. Is that clear? Modular and demodular. So we are having this okay, so one when I am talking about the modular, so it will access digital signal. Modular always be access digital signal, and demodular always be access analog signal. Okay, what is analog signal? Now I am just showing you. First of all, when I am talking about an analog signal, so it is a type of signal which always transmit single type of media. Single type of media, it means we can say it transmit just like sound signal, audio signal, and this type of signal. This is a signal which always transmit information which is storing in the form of sound. Okay, it means analog signal is a single media which transfer information which is storing in the form of sound. Is that clear? So it means we can say analog is a signal which always transfer single media, and we can say it access single media. When I am talking about a digital signal, so digital signal, it is a signal which is able to access on a screen in the form of graphics, that are known as digital signal. Digital, it means which is appearing on the screen. Okay, that are known as digital signal. Digital signal represent as a multimedia, because this digital signal helping us to transfer multiple type of media. Just like whenever I am storing information in the form of images, whenever I am storing information in the form of videos, text, audio, and many more type of medias are there which is available, where whenever I am storing information in this type of media. So this digital signal always transfer multimedia. Is that clear? So that's why we can say it is a multimedia signal which is transfer multiple type of medias which we are storing in the form of images, audio, video, text information, and many more files which is transmit with the help of digital signal. Okay, so digital signal is a multimedia which transfer multimedia type of informations, just like image, audio, video, and many more type of information. Okay, so digital is a multimedia, digital transfer multimedia, but analog transfer only single media in the form of sound. Okay, so when this digital signal is transferring a multiple information, so this digital signal always connecting with our computer system. Is that clear? This digital signal always be connecting with computer signal, because it is transferring a multimedia, and this multimedia are having to capacity to accessing that multimedia in our computer system. So computer having a capacity to accessing information in the form of multimedia, which is in images, video, audio, and many more types of signals. Okay, and when I am talking about analog signal, so this analog signal always be received by the telephone. Okay, this is a telephone which is received that type of sound signal. A telephone are having only accessing the power, accessing only sound signal and transmitting sound signal. Is that clear? That's why analog signal are also providing by the telephone lines. So in telephone line there is a two types of signal. First is digital, second is analog, and this is that all the signals which is coming from the ISP, So this is divided by the modem, and modem will just dividing both signals and providing in two different devices. In first connectivity it will provide analog signal, and second connectivity it will provide digital signal. Analog signal is a signal which transfer only sound media, okay, which helping to transfer with the help of telephones. Now second line, which is digital signal, which helping us to transmit multiple type of media. So that's why we directly connecting with the computer system. And modular, which handling the digital signal, and demodular, which handling that telephone signals. Okay, so that's why we are using this modem, because it helping us to dividing two different types of information, and we can say which dividing digital and analog signal to each other in two different points. Now next we are talking about the repeater. Okay, repeater is there. Now repeater is helping us to repeat the signal, and we can say to boost the signal. Okay, now what definition is telling us? A repeater is a network component that extended a network by boosting the signal so that it can travel further along the cabling. Okay, now whenever we are just providing any information with the help of cable, just like for example, this is our broadcasting area, and we can say this is our office, and I have to just stabilize a cable connectivity with my other office. There is a lot of distance between that two different offices, and that two offices are connecting with the help of this cable connectivity. Just like for example 10 km having distance between them, and that both offices are connecting with the help of cables. Okay, so whenever I am just providing signals in with the help via this cable, so some energy are lost by that wire, because some type of resistivity kept inside that conductor. Okay, each and every conductor are having some resistivity, so that's why it will just lose some supply of signals. So then whenever that second office, just like this is an A office and this is a B office, whenever when I am transferring my information from A office, and the distance between two offices is 10 km. Okay, so that cable will lose some signals. So that's why whenever this B office will receiving the information, so it will get a very low signal. So that's why due to this losing of information in transferring of information, that's why we will always using a repeater, because repeater will boost the signal which is received from the A office. Okay, it will helping us to boosting the energy, and after boosting the signal and energy, it will providing to the system. Okay, so this repeater always helping us to boosting the energy of the signal which is coming from the other devices. In a telecommunications, a repeater is an electronic device that receive a signal and retransmitted. Okay, this repeater are helping us to receiving the informations, receiving the signals, and after boosting that signal, it will just retransmit. Repeater are used to extend transmissions so that the signal can cover large distance or received on the other side of an obstructions. Okay, now when just we have to talk about that there are two offices are there, and there is a long distance covered by that cable, and in long distance we are transferring information from one side to another side. So in long distance, that some initial type of losing of signals are there. Some signals are losing whenever they are traveling on a long distance with a long cable. So in the cable we are using some conductors, and each and every conductor are having resistivity. So that's why on due to resistivity they lost some signals in transmitting from one place to another place. So that's why we are using that repeaters, and they are that repeaters are using on a one another end where they are transferring the information, and if that some time of signals are losing, so that repeater will helping to observe that signal, how much signal we have to and how many signal we have to lose for transferring. Then it will just boost that signal and retransmit to the other device. Some type of repeaters broadcast and identical signals but alter its method of transmission, for example, and another frequency of baud rate. Okay, Now there is an multiple type of signals are there which is received by the repeater, and it will boost that signal, and after boosting that signal it will transmit to the other devices. Okay, now repeaters are also using in the towers whenever we are just using that mobile telecommunication network towers, so that repeater are also using in that towers, because due to whenever we are transferring information, so that we are using a magnetic signals, but some initial type of signals are just lost in air. So that's why we always using a repeater on each and every tower. So with the help of repeaters, it will boost the signal which is coming from the companies and ISP, internet service providers. So that will boost the energy of that signal and boost the signal, and after boosting it will transfer from one place to another place. If we are just transferring information, just like for example whenever we are using a Wi-Fi, so sometime we are using that Wi-Fi, just like I set my Wi-Fi on that place. So when we are having a less distance between Wi-Fi and our device, so it will performing its working very well, but we are just we are going from a long distance from the Wi-Fi, then it will decrease its networks. So that's why that signals are decrease its energy, and we can say there are some losing of the information, some losing of the signals due to large distance traveling. So that's why we always using a repeaters in towers and in many more offices where they are lost its information. Okay, that are the image of repeaters. Now next we are talking about a hub. It mean the hub it mean we can say it is a centralized function where we are using a multiple functions. Okay, it is called writing connectors provided a central attachment for network cabling. Now whenever we are using a multiple connectivity source, just like for example there is a multiple computer systems we have to put on that particular circle. Okay, this is a circle, and we have to take connectivity from the ISP. This is an ISP, and which give us a connectivity. Okay, only single line providing in our company, and we have to use this hub, and we have to connect a multiple computer system which is around us, just like when sometime when you are going into the bank, so there is a many more computer systems are putting around around us, and many more people are sitting on that and performing its work. So what they are doing, what they do for connecting that multiple computer system, so they are always using a hub. Okay, this is a hub which is directly connecting with ISP, and this hub helping to providing multiple connecting source, multiple connectivity. So with the help of this multiple connectivity, that all the computer system are directly connecting with this single hub. Okay, that are known as hub, which providing multiple connecting source and which is directly connecting to the all devices, that are known as hub. Okay, now it we can say a simple definition. So it is a central unit which providing a multiple connecting source and directly central attachment. Okay, which we can say a central attachment. So with the help of this hub we are creating a multiple points of connectivity. So with the help of multiple points of connectivity, we are directly connecting multiple devices with a single hub. Now next we have to divide it that particular hub in three types. First we can say a passive hub, second we can say a active hub, third we can say intelligent hub. Now first of all I am talking about a passive hub. Now this is a type of hub which we are normally using in our home if we want to connecting a multiple devices with our single system. Okay, so we always using this type of hub. Okay, this is also a hub which having a multiple USB connector. Sometime whenever you are going go at a MP online, so some MP online was used and also used for that type of connectivity, because there is a many more devices they are directly connecting with its system, but in system there is not a lot of ports are given there. There is only 1 and 2 ports are there, so that's why we are only able to connecting 1 and 2 devices. But if we have to use a multiple devices, so what we have to do, we will connect that hub. With the help of this hub we are directly connecting multiple devices and we can perform multiple tasks at the same time. Now first type of hub is passive hub. Now when I am talking about a passive hub, so passive hub is a hub, okay, the passive voice over do not contain any electronic components and do not process the data signals in any way. The only purpose of a passive hub is combine the signal from the server network cable segments because the hub does not clean up for amplifying the signals. In fact the hub absorbs the small part of the signals. Okay, the distance between a computer and the hub can be no more than half the maximum permissible distance between two computer on the network. Okay, now first of all, what this passive hub want to say? Now whenever we are using this passive hub, so this passive hub never be use any type of amplification, and this passive hub never be amplify information which is received from the ISP. Is that clear? It means we can say the ISP, internet service provider, which providing information to the user, that user received information and they are using hub. Which type of hub? Passive hub. That passive hub never be amplify information which is coming from the server. Is that clear? So this is a passive hub. Passive hub it is a type of hub which never be amplify any type of signal which is coming from the server and which is coming from the ISP, internet service provider. And now next second point, it is representing whenever we are connecting this passive hub. So this passive hub not having a long distance from the system, that having a half of distance, just like for example we can say 500-meter distance. At least it mean this is a maximum distance whenever we are just distributing the signal. So we are having a only half the maximum permissible distance. Okay, because after that a half meter, and we can say half meter, and just 500-meter we can say, if we are connecting a more distance devices, just like 1 kilometer of devices, so it will lose its signal. That passive hub is not able to transfer information in that system, because due to a long distance it will lose its signal. Is that clear? So that I have to fix some limitation of distance if you want to connecting your device, so you can connecting, but you have to remember that points. There is a 2 points. First of all, it will never amplify any type of signal which is distributed by this passive hub and which is received from the ISP. That passive hub never be amplify any signal. Just like for example I am showing you with the help of example. Okay, this is an server which is transfer this type of connecting with the help of cable, and this is our passive hub PH. I am showing with the help of PH. Okay, now this passive hub is directly connecting with our computer, which I am representing C. This passive hub never be amplify any type of signal which is coming from the server. If any type of virus is presenting in this signal, so this passive hub will transfer as same as that signal in the computer system. If any type of virus coming from the server, so as well as it will never be translate, it will never be amplify that virus file. It will as it is, it will providing that file with virus to the computer system. It means our computer system come into the contact of the virus and our computer system will get destroyed. Is that clear? So you have to just remember that point. And now next I am just talking about another type of hub is there. This is an image of passive hub which never using any type of amplification. Okay, directly you can use that multiple connecting source it will providing, and with the help of that multiple pointing you can connecting multiple device, but it will never amplify. Now next we are talking about a active hub. Now what active hub will be performed? There is an multiple points are there. So active hub incorporated electronic component that can amplify and clean up the electronic signals. Is that clear? Now first point, it is clearing this active hub are having that type of amplification. Okay, amplifier, and we can say amplification is available there. So whenever we are using active hub, so it will amplify the signal which is coming from the ISP, internet service provider. Whatever the information coming from the server, so all the information are amplified by this active hub, and after amplification this active hub will be providing information to the computer system. Just like for example this is our server, and this server providing us a telephone line, and with the help of this telephone line we are receiving information. This is our active hub AH I am representing, and this is my computer system. Okay, so whenever any type of virus file is coming from the server, just like this is a virus file coming with the file, so this active hub will amplify that particular file, and this file providing to the computer system, and this virus will be get finished, and this active hub will be amplify that virus. If that virus file is there, so it will just destroy that virus. If it is not possible, so it will putting that virus file in another place, okay, and this file will be get deleted by the active hub. But sometimes some type of files are there which is received from the server. So some type of file are having a large amount of just strong virus, we can say a strong virus, okay, which are not able to just distribute from that are not able to take out that virus file from that particular file. Just like for example, I am access any type of images from the server, from the Google server, and many more server are there. So I am just receiving I want to download a picture, but that picture are having a virus file. So that picture, whenever I want to receive that picture, so this active hub will identify that virus, and if that virus is not possible to take out virus file from this picture, so this picture will never be accessed in my system. Is that clear? One more I am again telling, whenever any this type of file are there in which that file are having strong virus, that virus is not able to, we are not, this active hub is not able to take out virus file from this information. So this active hub will be ban that particular file. This file is not able to receive by your computer system. Is that clear? It means it will directly delete that virus file. Is that clear? That infected file will be directly deleted by the active hub, that will never be received in your system. Is that clear? Sometime you access any type of file, but that file is not able to access in your system due to virus, okay. So if you are receiving that file, but that file is not able to access in your system due to some virus are available inside that. If you are using antivirus, so your system will be safe, otherwise your system will be get crashed, okay, and sometime it will get hanged, okay. So this active hub helping us to detecting virus file and deleting virus from the particular file. And if that active hub is not able to take out a virus file from the file, so it will destroy that particular file which is which you want to receive, but that file never be entered in your computer system, okay. Now next is next point, okay, the network, this process cleaning up the signal is called as signal, and the regeneration signal regenerations has the following benefits. Which type of benefits are there? The network is more reboot, okay, now take, okay, good, network is more reboot, less sensitive errors, okay, distance between device can be increased. When we are using active hub, so we are able to increase the distance of the device which is directly connecting with our hub. So this hub will providing us a long distance connectivity. So with the help of this active hub, we are able to connecting long distance devices. Now it is a hub which is representing, which are having a processor, and with the help of that processor, that device is directly operating our and amplify our signal which we are receiving from the server. Now next is intelligent hub. Now this is another hub, this is another type of hub. It is an intelligent hub which we are divided in different types, okay, which we are divided in two types. First of all, intelligent hub are the enhanced active hub. Several functions can be add intelligence to a hub. Now it is an enhanced activity hub. Enhanced activity hub, it means it is performing its work in two steps, okay. There is a two steps are there which that hub will perform its work. Now first of all, I am talking about that hub, why it is intelligent, because there is a two step of work. First of all, it will scan that signal. Is that clear? It will scan that signal, and after scanning it will switch that signal. Is that clear? It means we are having a two formation of work in which that file will get verified on two steps. First of all, on first step, when I am talking about that hub management system, I have no support networking management protocol that enable the hub to send packets to the central network console. The protocols also enable the console to control the hub. For example, a network administrator can order the hub to shut down a connections that generating network error. Now first of all, in this hub management, if any type of virus file is detecting by the intelligent hub, so it will give a notification to the admin, which is directly using that computer system. Just like, for example, I am using my computer system and I just installing that intelligent hub. So whenever any type of file which is received by my computer system, which are having a highly infected viruses, that particular file, so after detecting, it will give me a notification, this file which you are accessing, that is highly virused file. If you not want to if you want to receive, so we will scan, otherwise we will reject that file. Okay, so sometime that file is very important, so you will receive, but if sometime there is this file is not important, so you will rejected that file. So what that hub will how that hub will manage, if that file which you want to receive, which you want to access, that file is infected from the virus, so it will just if you are say no, I don't want to access that virus file, so it will directly delete that file from your system, and after that your system will be get again clean. Okay, now second type is switching. How it will get switch? The latest development in hub, in the switch hub, which including a circuit just a minute including a circuit that very quickly routes signals between a point on the hub. Okay, so what switch is there? Hub management and switching. Hub management, it will identify the information, it will scan the information, if any type of virus file are there, so it will stop that file at that place. And after that, if any type of virus files are there, if we are rejected that virus file, so it will switch and destroy that file. Is that clear? If I rejected that file, then it will switch on another point and it will destroy that file. So I am just showing you with the help of diagram. Okay, just a minute. Okay, now when I am talking about this intelligent hub, so what this intelligent hub will be performed? Now this is an server when I connecting that hub, and this is my computer system. Okay, this is computer system and it is intelligent hub, IH. So whenever any type of files are there, so first of all, in first step it will detecting that file, in second step it will switch. Okay, first of all it will just detecting that file on first step, and after that, if there is no virus file are there, so then it will just providing that file to the computer system. If there is any type of viruses are available in our computer system, then what this computer system will performing its work, then it will just switch information on a second point. On a second point, if this virus is able to take out from that particular file, so it will identify and take out that virus file and destroy that virus. But if it is not possible, so it will destroy that particular file which you want to receive in your computer system. So it will receive that particular file and switch on another place, and after switching it will destroy that particular file. Okay, that are known as intelligent hub. First of all, it will scan, and after that it will destroy that particular file after some time of duration. If you want to check that files, sometime that intelligent hub making a particular area, in this particular area that all the viruses file are storing on that particular place. So after that, if admin want to visit that all the information which type of virus file are there, so admin can able to visit. If that admin want to access that information, so that admin are able to receive that information. If that admin is not want to receiving that information, so admin are having a ability to delete all the file which is storing on that particular place. Okay, so this is an intelligent hub, and after that we will talk about breach. Okay, now next is breach. Breach, it means it is a function of a computer system in which we are using a two different way for achieving our aim. Okay, now first of all, a networking components used either to extend or to segment networks. Bridge network at the iOS data link layer. iOS, it is a type of operating system. Okay, now they can be used both to join dissimilar media such as unshielded, twisted pair, UTP, cable and fiber optic cabling. Bridge regenerated signal but do not perform any protocols conversations, so the same networking protocols such as TCP and IP must be running on both network segment connected to the bridge. Bridge can also supporting a simple network management protocol SNMP, okay, and they can have together diagnostic features. Okay, now when I am talking about the bridge, so bridge are having a different type of cable connectivity and fiber optical cable. With the help of this UTP, you are able to transmitting information signal from one place to another place. And one more definition I have, if you want to understood what is a bridge. So first one I can say, we are having a two different points are there. One point is there and one point is there. First point I will represent as a and second point I will represent as a B. Okay, now what happen when I want to connecting that A to B with the help of cable? So it is a direct connectivity which we are normally use, but in the case of bridge there are two different ways are there, okay, for connecting that similar point. Okay, if I am connecting that similar point with two different wire cabling connectivity, if I can say, if I want to achieve a B point, if I want to go on a B point, so I make a two different type of ways. First way, which is representing, I am just showing in a red color. Okay, this is the first way, this is the first way, and this is the second way. That bridge, whenever we are connecting two different point in two different ways, so that connectivity, the two ways connectivity are known as bridge. Okay, so first of all, we are directly connecting that B point with A with a direct cable connectivity. So first of all, it is first connectivity which is directly connecting with the B, and second connectivity which we can say second way, which is second. This is a condition sometime whenever we are using our home lights. So the headquarter which is providing that electricity in our city, what they will do in each and every home, and just like in your home you can check on the meter, there is a bridge connectivity are there. Okay, what is bridge connectivity? Bridge connectivity, it means we are using that high resistance wire. If more electricity will flow from that particular wire, so that particular wire will be get destroyed due to high resistivity, because this wire having a high resistivity, whenever sometime we are using this 220 watts in our home in regular electricity which we are using in our home. Okay, 220 watts. If that 220 watt will increasing and it will supply 350 watt, then this wire will be get melt. Is that clear? Why it will melt? Because this wire having a high resistivity, that the capacity of wire to access that current supply 220 up to 250, but after that if it will achieving a 300 and 350, then this wire get melt due to high resistivity. If we are flowing that electricity in this wire, so it will it having a particular resistivity, due to resistivity it will get heat, it will produce heat, and due to that heat it will get melt and our light will get shut down. Okay, so what we are having, what we are talking about that, so same bridge that same bridge are used by that that houses of the electricity for transferring electricity in the city, because sometime when any type of faults are creating in the cities, okay, any type of faults are creating in the city, then this wire get faulted and we are having a second way for transferring information. So when there is a small type of faults are there, so at a time we are just directly transfer our electricity from this way. Okay, if there is no biggest fault creating in the city, so that's why sometime in our home that the light will shut down, then in some seconds and in some passing of minutes, then it will just get again start. Why? Because they are using a bridge function. Okay, if sometime there is a biggest fault are there that they are not get that biggest fault, so then second line will also get a faulted. So in some cases there is a biggest fault in the city, so there is a many small conditions are there in which one day 24 hours and more than 24 hours that light will be gone due to that faulting of that bridge functions. There is a two bridge functions are there, first line which is directly connecting to the city, and second point which is another point which is a safety point. If first connecting source will be get faulted, so second connecting source they are directly connecting. So whenever we are doing this type of connectivity, so this type of connectivity are known as bridge. It means we are connecting two different point with a two different source of connectivity, and if we are if we want to achieve a point, so we are just achieve that point with the two different ways. So that are the simple definition of the bridge. Now next is router. What router is performing its work? The internet work device used to connecting a different architecture like Ethernet, okay, Ethernet, token, rings. So there is a many more types of source are there. By forwarding packets from one logical network to another, router are all most often used in a large internet work that use the TCP/IP protocol site the form connectivity TCP/IP protocol site and for connecting TCP/IP host. TCP it mean it is a transmission control protocol, and IP it mean it is internet protocol. Okay, if you are not understood the full form of that, the transmission control protocol and IP is the internet protocol. So this is a type of protocol which we learn in the next class, and we can say in a next chapter, the chapter number 3, types of protocol, and we can say a protocol. Okay, network protocol, the chapter number 3. Now next is TCP/IP host and local area networking lanes to the internet using dedicated leads line. Okay, now many more time when we are using a Ethernet and token rings, so at that time we will use this router. Okay, router are helping us to connecting a multiple devices with a single networking zone whenever we are just distributing, and whenever we want to use that type of switches and hubs. Okay, so that multiple hub we will transmitting signal with the help of these routers. Okay, this router are directly connecting with the headquarters which is transferring the informations, and that headquarters directly give information to the router, and router will transmit information in different switches, and different hubs are also available, just like this first router which is directly giving connectivity to the bank, and this first router giving another connectivity to the post office. There is a many more offices are there, and one router we are having which is giving the connectivity to the normal users which are using in homes. Okay, and the biggest company which they are taking the connectivity, just like biggest companies and biggest office, so they that third router will providing information and connectivity to the biggest companies. Okay, so there is an routers are there which is distributing the signals and which are distributing the connectivity to the users. Now next is switch. We are talking about a switch. What switch is there? Switch is a function, and we can say a device which change the direction of the signal. Okay, just like sometime we are using a normal switch in our home, so that switch what they are performing its task and work, that always be change the direction of the signal. Just like for example, this is a switch in our home, and there is a many more type of points are there. Okay, this closed circuit is there, and there is a multiple type of devices are there. Just like for example, this is a switch. Okay, now it is at a situation it is off when this switch is not turn off. Just a minute. Okay, this is a switch. This is a empty point which I am connecting, that I am showing with a ground. Okay, so this is a point where this is supplying its electricity. It means it is off. Now in the condition when this switch will be get on, so what happen? And then in the condition of when switch our switch will get on, so this is a switch. Okay, I am making again, and this is another point, and this is point which is just directly ground. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so this is a switch where in the condition of on position, this is on position. Okay, this is on. So what happened? This middle point is directly connecting with our switch plate, and if in this condition which where our switch is off, so in this condition it is transferring information in the ground area where it will distributing. Just like for example, the flow of electricity is going in this empty place where it is connecting. Now in the condition of this when this switch is on, so it will providing information in the that closed circuit. Okay, this will make closed circuit. It means it always changing the direction of the signals in a different points. So if it is providing its signal in a closed circuit, so whenever it will make a closed circuit, then it will just change the direction of the signal, and with the help of this changing direction of the signal, our circuit will be made closed, and with the help of all the electricity, all the devices we are able to use. Bridge with more efficiency is called switch. Okay, Bridge with more efficiency is called switch. If we are having a more efficient bridge, so we can say it is a switch. Now a switch may act as a multi-port bridge to connecting device or segments in LAN. Okay, multiple bridge we are using for connecting a LAN, local area network. Sometimes we are using a local area network, just like a local area network. It means whenever we are connecting a tube light in our home, bulb in our home with a single board, and TV connecting with a single board. So there is a many more switches are there which we are using for connecting a local area network. Local area network, it means some small appliances and small devices are using for connecting with our board. Okay, now next is the switch normally has a buffer for each link network to which it is connecting, and when it is receive a packets, it store the packets in the buffer of the receiving link and check the address and sometime CRC. Okay, CRC, it means cyclic redundancy check to find the outgoing link. If the outgoing link is free, no change of collisions, the switch sends the frame to the particular link. Okay, some mistakes are there. Okay, no problem. So some frames are available there, some cyclic redundancy check, and many more things are there. So with the help of this connectivity, we are directly change the direction of the current and circuit. Then with the help of this switch, we are able to making a closed circuit, and if this switch will get on, then it will make a closed circuit and the flow of electricity will get start. And after the flow of electricity will get start, our home appliances and the device which is directly connecting with our circuit is directly get start. Okay, now this is a diagram of switch. Then whenever we are connecting this switch with this point, then it will make a closed circuit, then the flow of electricity will get start. Just like for example, this is not a closed circuit because our switch is on from that side. Okay, on this side it is open, so that's why the flow of electricity will get stop on that point, on that point. Okay, so whenever we are just making a close connectivity, so it will just passing the information, and after passing information, this will make a closed circuit and this bulb will get glow. Okay, and we are able to use this bulb, and this bulb will get on. Is that clear? When we are just not touching that switch and that point to each other, then it will get stop the electricity, that the flow of electricity will never be happen, and the closed circuit will never be maintained. Okay, it means at that time we are having open circuit. In this condition we are having open circuit. When we are connecting that point, then it will make a closed circuit, and the flow of electricity will get start. And when the flow of electricity will get start, then the glow that bulb will get start glow. Okay, now next is we are talking about a router. Okay, router is there. Now in the case of router, we will use a bridge and router is there. There is a two points are there, two contents and two devices are there which helping us to making router. Okay, now first of all, when I am talking about a router, so a bridge and router, or we can say a router. The router is a combination of bridge and router. Is that clear? Router is a combination of bridge and router. In case of router, is a network divided that work as a bridge and as a router. Okay, this router performing its work as a bridge and a router. The router packets for no protocol and simply forward all the other packets as a bridge would. Router operate at both the network layers for routable protocols and the data link layer for non-routable protocols. Okay, now what this point want to explain, I am just showing you the router. Okay, now this is a router, and last point is gateway. Okay, so on the place of gateway, I am just explaining you router. Okay, what router is performing its task. Now first of all, now router is a combination of bridge and router. First of all, you have to just remember that point. Router is a combination of bridge and router. What this bridge will perform its work and what router will perform its work, I have to discuss about that bridge. Bridge are helping us to change the direction of the signal. Same as bridge also performing its work on that platform. Now router, what we have to discuss in a router is performing a task as a, just a minute, okay, router. Okay, router, we have to talk about that. Router are helping to connecting a multiple source of connecting source, just like first router is giving a connectivity in government offices, many more small offices are there, small offices and biggest offices. And second router will helping to connecting all the normal and common users. Third router will helping to connecting a biggest company, just like we can take Maruti Suzuki and many more companies which are using and which are transferring a heavy data. Is that clear? So that are the routers which are connecting a different connectivity on a single place. Okay, so this router will performing again that type of working. Now there is a two way of connectivity are there, LAN 1 and LAN 2, local area 1 and local area 2. Just like it is a biggest company and this is a small office are there, so it will just giving information in small office, it will distribute its information in small office and biggest companies. Okay, and bridge will be helping to change the direction of the signals at a time when we are using a router. So at the same time it will performing a multiple task. Is that clear? Whenever we are using router, so what it will performing its work when we are using router, sorry, when we are using a router, so what it will perform a task. Now one type of things are there. Now whenever we are using our mobile system, so whenever we are taking we are taking a subscription from that particular company, just like Airtel, Idea, Paycell, many more companies are there, many more internet service provider are there. Whenever we are taking a subscription, just like 200 rupees of package we are booking, and there is a many more facilities are given, 300 messages are there, unlimited calling with internal and national calls, and many more services are providing by that ISP and internet service provider companies. Okay, and for a fixed days, just like 28 days are there. So that type of package are providing by the ISP. So that package is always be handled by the router, because on a fixed time, just like for example they are providing a multiple users are there which are taking multiple users are taking subscription. So this company will distribute signal, but each and every one are having its time limitation. So what a router will be perform? Router will be helping to connecting all the users with it ISP. Is that clear? This router will help to distributing signal in to the all users. Each and every type of companies and biggest users are there which are taking a high data, which use a high data, and some users are there which are using a common type of data. So this router will connecting connecting with a different points, and all the users are directly connecting with the server. Now what bridge will be performing? When the time of the package will be get off, and that time of the package will get over, then bridge will be switch the signal. Okay, just like for example I am using that internet connectivity, and my time will get over in over after 1 hour. So after just like whenever this time will be covered, okay, whenever this time will be finished, then this bridge, what this bridge will be do, that bridge will be change the direction, just made, it will just cut that particular connectivity from the devices and from the multiple users. Okay, so this bridge are helping to disconnecting all the users. Is that clear? So this bridge helping to disconnecting all the users at a particular time. Is that clear? Now this is a bridge is there, and bridge helping to disconnecting all the users at a time whenever the time will be get finished. Okay, so you have to just remember that bridge is there. So bridge is helping us to just disconnecting the signals, and the two way of connectivity, it will just get a one way connectivity, and one way connectivity it will give a signal to all the users which are having a particular time of duration, and we can say subscriptions. Now next is gateway is there. A gateway is a piece of networking hardware used in a telecommunication for telecommunication, the network that allow data flow from the discrete network to another. Okay, now this API, it means what is API? This gateway helping to connecting a multiple source of connecting source. This is an API. What this API will performing its work? API, it means this is a gateway. Okay, API performing as a application programming entity. Okay, now first of all, just we are talking about this gateway. So this gateway are helping us to distributing information from services A, services B. There is a many more services are there. It will directly connecting to the multiple source of devices and multiple services A and B, which is directly connecting by the gateway. Gateway, it will providing a telecom, it will always using in a telecommunication whenever we are connecting a multiple mobile systems and multiple devices to each other in a communication. So it will helping to connecting multiple connecting. So just like some users are using always using a digital signal, so that users, that gateway will providing the digital signal, and some users are there which are providing its analog signal. So that type of two different type of signals are connecting with the help of gateway. Okay, now this is a gateway. Okay, so first of all, I am just giving a full description about the gateway again. Okay, now whenever we are using a gateway, so gateway, what this gateway will performing a task. Whenever I am using a gateway, so it will make a different type of server. This is our server. This server are always be executed by the authorized person, not by the other person. Like there is a many more users are there. First of all, this is my employee, this is my company employee, this is not my company employee, it is a other user, it is, we can say, unauthorized user, so which we can say a hacker. Okay, which hacker is try to detecting my server. So this hacker is not able to connecting with my personal computer. Is that clear? Now what this gateway will helping us, it will putting a firewall, okay, network firewall, and this application layer gateway, okay, application layer gateway helping me to connecting with the another server. Is that clear? Another server, not to the original server. This gateway helping to connecting this unauthorized person to the another server, not to the server where all the files are putting inside a company. Is that clear? It means this gateway is helping me, this gateway will make a fake server and specific server where all the public information are putting there. If this hacker want to try to access a system, so this hacker are not able to connecting the system of the company, but it will just directly go on another server of the company where all the public informations are there. It means if that person get tech information from that server, so there is no problem creating to the companies. Okay, so whenever this authorized person will get access from the internet, so it will directly connecting to the original server, but this hacker want to connecting, so this hacker is not able to connecting the original server, but it will redirect on the different type of servers. Is that clear? And original server will be directly connecting to the system of the company, but hacker want to connecting the system of the company, but this hacker is not able to connecting that. So simply just gateway is making a different type of way. So if unauthorized person are coming from this internet, so it will just give another server. If authorized person is coming from the internet, so it will give a authorized information, it means valid information. Is that clear? So if you have to understood, so please keep like our video, share our videos, and share our video to your friend, and watch our all the videos. If you have any suggestions, so you can put your suggestion in the comment box. Okay, thank you to all.